They're all villains.
Oh, I always forget that he does that. I
Yep.
want the super evil one that doesn't kill dogs or mermaids.
My dad's trying to get on. I think Jared said he was going to be on too as well.
I feel like I should be able to trade out one.
Okay, but I'm not killing dogs.
Whoa, what are you guys talking about?
Well, yeah, something just got dark.
There he is. Hey, Dad.
The shot glasses are all like evil Disney princesses or whatever.
That's
And
fun.
you gave me the one that
Villains.
kills the dog.
Yes,
If
I'm a dog lover now.
Oh, that's rude. I'm not, whatever. She wanted to give me Ursula or Corilla Deville, and I said I don't want to kill mermaids or dogs, but it's her house, her rules. So she gave me the
You
killing
gotta,
dog.
yeah, I mean, you gotta just go with what you're given.
I got
gave
to
her
pick
the
this
first
one
choice.
though.
I gave her the first choice.
Yeah, you know, the poison fruit.
The evil queen.
Yeah, whatever. It's a bad apple.
Steve, that meme you just sent in the band chat was pretty funny. I feel like that's me sometimes. I don't know what exactly you're playing, but when I hear something cool, I lock on, you know?
I remember where they're at.
Okay,
It reminds
well,
me of the game.
Oh, it's just
I remember back like when we were like, whoever would screw up first, like, oh, you're out.
Yeah.
I was thinking if I turned it, maybe more people would show up, but I don't. I give up.
there you go. You got it.
okay, all right. Let's see here.
You're recording this. You're like smoking this. They
Whatever.
can't see me.
This one we probably won't post. We just want to record your guys' like opinions.
Yeah.
Blackmail later on.
Yeah,
It's
for blackmail,
blackmail. It
Sorry,
is.
will you put
Yeah.
mute us?
Never.
Mute us.
There's not enough people
Let
to
it
get
be
in trouble.
known that I said it.
Okay.
This is a safe space.
So I guess we can just start by because we're gonna do a couple of different things. I was going to tell you real quick what we're going to be doing tonight. We're so for the semi-new. I mean, we have not done this in a while, so a lot of you don't actually have never done this before. But we a few months ago now, probably now a little closer to 5 months ago, we put up a poll saying what kind of flavor. I mean, this dates back. This story dates back over a year ago now, and you know, we put up a poll saying what flavors you want to try. We said it was between like maple and hot pepper and lots of other ones, but those were two were like in the running. And we voted on maple and Colin was devastated. So was Kari. So was my father. Everyone was
Oh,
devastated.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, they and then finally the next time we did one, you all voted on hot pepper. Well, we made it and Colin couldn't figure out what he wanted to do. So we made two. We made two different kinds.
Well, it's not that I didn't figure out what I wanted to do. It's just I wanted to do too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, rather than just deciding, you guys get multiple whiskeys to
Yes.
try.
So this is the first. This is another reason why we didn't do it at the tail end of a cocktail class, because that cocktail class would last hours long and we don't have time for that. So we did a second class. What we're going to do today is we're going to try PW1 and PW2. That's pepper whiskey, of course. And both of them are pretty different from each other. We're not going to say anything other than that. We would like, and then we'll probably blend the two and see if you guys like that as well. Kind of experimenting and blending. If you think something has like an incredible taste to it, and then the other one you like some things, you can just put a little bit of that and a lot of the other one. But we kind of want to get your thoughts on maybe how we should blend them or that sort of thing. Colin, did you want to start off by the expectations?
Well, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, first things first. I mean,
Well,
like you
yeah.
said, this is kind of highly anticipated, not just for me, but for a
Did you
couple
guys get
other
ice cream?
people in the room. This has been something that we've wanted to make for
Did you get, like, a
ages.
lot of it? Did you get bowls of ice cream?
So
How'd you get ice
yeah,
cream?
like real quick,
Okay.
what do you guys think you're gonna drink? Do you think it's gonna be like
Atlanta's gonna be leaving.
hot as
so
balls?
getting
Do you think
closer.
it's gonna taste like pepper? Do you think it's gonna taste
Come on,
like
Valentine's Day.
nothing?
Let's go on
Do you
one.
think we're actually just feeding you like maple syrup? Like,
Just go play
Well,
with
that
them.
I wouldn't be shocked by.
I know, we pull fast ones on you. We're a bunch of grifters, but yeah. Somebody tell me. I'm just gonna pick a random person in the Zoom. I'm looking at Steve Streeter, Pep Pep. When you see these bottles here and you knew we were gonna do pepper whiskey, what did you think we were gonna drink?
Yeah, something with a pepper flavor, obviously.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about the heat. You said one was hotter than the other, so I'm kind of looking forward to just how hot it might be, because I do make my own hot sauce, and we do like it a little spicy. So I'm looking forward to this. I really am. I hope it's got a good pepper flavor.
Okay.
So.
Awesome.
Interesting. I mean, if you like hot, if you know what the sun feels like, well, then maybe we're gonna be in the ballpark. Maybe we won't be. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
an astronaut.
It's not necessarily how hot it is, but it just adds to the flavor. I don't necessarily need a 911 where I'm down in a gallon of milk after a drink, but a good bite is always
Oh, jeez.
enjoyable.
Mhm.
I'm past the stage where I can do, habaneros and down them 10 at a time and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
When
That's kid
sauce.
stuff.
Yeah, when I make my hot sauce, we've toned the heat down over the years, and I smoke it, it's more for flavor, and that's what I enjoy. I like a little kick, don't get me wrong, but it's more the flavor. And I'm hoping it's a good blend. I mean,
Hopefully we don't disappoint.
I'm sure you won't. I haven't been yet. So you
Aw,
got
you're
you
our
guys
biggest fan.
you guys do a good job of thinking things through and testing it before you actually test it on us, so
Oh, well, the fun thing about this is we're not gonna tell you our opinions of, beforehand, because we may be incredibly disappointed and give it to you anyway.
well, we might-
So yeah, joke's on you. Jake. Any thoughts? Any initial expectations?
So I don't like pepper personally.
Nice.
This
You're
should
gonna
be
be
fun for
perfect.
you.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be kind of spicy, but then again, I think anything's spicy. So
All right, what's your pepper tolerance?
I mean, it's actually pretty good. Like I can handle spice. I just don't.
You just
like
don't
it.
enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Peterson. Hi.
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 There he is.
Sorry, I had the input set wrong. That's why you heard me negotiating about ice cream and iPads with the kid.
Priorities, I understand.
So I honestly I don't know. I have literally 10, 12 years ago, I had a jalapeno beer that tasted like somebody put like jalapeno juice in a beer, and I've avoided everything hot pepper and alcohol since pretty much. So with this, I don't know what to expect. I've never had a spicy hot pepper whiskey, so I'm eager to see. I also I used to do crazy hot sauce too, and I can't anymore.
I know.
It's,
Yeah, we're beyond the years where we can, suck down Carolina Reapers. I understand
Speak
as
for
well.
yourself.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. I am speaking for myself, because if I do, I will just sit on the toilet like from 7 a.m. the
Oh my
following morning
God,
until about
Todd,
9:30.
jeez Louise.
Crying.
Yeah, it's just it's not fun.
The last
Alright.
thing I had was the Diablo Bowl from Kasai Ramen, and that was just gnarly. That's so hot. That was yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. It's not worth it.
All right. Well, remember, we're drinking whiskey. We're not drinking sauce. So let's, I don't want to give hints, but at the same time, let's level here. Okay, Kari, you're talking. So you're somebody who's wanted this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I I've eaten so many hot peppers. Like I have a very good, like really, really hot peppers, like top 10 in the world kind of hot peppers. And for me, I kind of like kill my pain tolerance so that I can actually appreciate the taste of the pepper, because a lot of times you get the heat and then you can't taste anything.
Mm,
Right. Yeah.
So for me, I have to like kill those pain sensors and torture myself before I can appreciate the pepper.
right. So when you say
So,
kill, there's gonna be like a little
oh, there's
like
pain.
miniature sniper coming in and shooting
Oh
things.
yeah, like it feels like you're breathing fire and your mouth is on. I mean, I've had every year they come out with a new like hottest sauce in the world, or the hottest chocolate in the world, or gummy bear. I've had it all. I love it all, just to kind of see how much I can handle. But I'm not expecting it to be anywhere like that. I think
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
would more expect like the hottest peppers you could buy at maybe a grocery store seasonally, kind of spicy. I'm not expecting it to hurt. I'm expecting to feel the warm, like if anything, like it's that, like just that little bit of kick at the end.
Okay,
Right.
that's fair. You know, we're not trying to hurt you. We are in the interest of having
Right,
repeat
yeah.
business.
I
Yeah, we
like
want-
I
Why
like
don't
to
you
get
stick
hurt.
around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we do want you to stick around. Um, what about your camera buddy on the other side of the pool there?
You don't know my name or
I
my
do.
address?
I don't know your
Or-
name or your
Or my
address or your street. I don't know that your address is 107 Castle Road.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, put it at the
Letting
world.
everyone
Yeah.
know. Jeez.
I have to say it every single day, otherwise I will forget it.
They did say this wasn't going to be posted.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
you're
okay,
safe.
thank
You're
you.
safe.
Well, just by well, I mean, I'm not gonna eat the hottest peppers in the world, but I mean, I'll put some like crushed red pepper on some pasta or some pizza, whatever. Who cares? But I don't think they're gonna be that hot, because
Okay.
that wouldn't make any sense. Why would you make it so hot you don't want to drink it?
Yep.
But I can tell you that number one here looks like, I'm assuming I'm gonna like that one better because it's lighter, so it looks like whatever it is gonna be less aggressive. The other one is obviously darker.
Interesting.
Or
Okay.
my fridge did something weird
No,
to
because
it.
mine are the
but-
same and mine are not.
Because I mean, it's
Oh,
been in the
fun fact
fridge,
for
but-
everybody, we did not consistently label them PW1 and PW2, so you don't know what you're getting.
That's not true.
I'm sure
They're
that's-
all the
yeah,
same.
okay, that's
the
not true.
lighter one, I feel like I'm probably gonna like more. That's
All
my
right.
initial assumption.
All right. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. I guess we'll see if that
Scientific.
holds up.
Scientific, even.
All right, thank you, Holly.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
there it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, there it is.
Colin.
Yeah, I was just
Yes.
actually stalling to look up your name.
I did
Zach.
the same thing. But I know you're the one that gave my stuff to my neighbor, so I won't forget you again.
I was just trying to expand our reach and grow our Patreon.
I'm doing my best. Okay.
We are both
We
doing
are-
our best.
We are recruiting the best we
Just
can.
saying.
Okay.
Moving on.
Zach, what do you think?
I'm looking forward to it. I think the last time I had like a spicy alcohol, it was at Next Chapter. I think they did like a jalapeno stout that was pretty good.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to it. I hope it is a little bit spicy. It's a mezcal drink, like a smoky Palermo. I think it's like
Mezcal
grapefruit. And
drink.
yeah, I think that'd be a good mix with this.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
That'd be awesome. Hell yeah.
I don't know many people who actually enjoy mezcal, so that's pretty cool that you actually are. Are you actually a fan of mezcal?
Oh yeah, yep.
Interesting. Wow. Well, then I know somebody who's going to get the full bottle of mezcal in my bar that's never going to get touched. Julie, last but not least.
I'm excited, you guys are broadening my horizons, so this is definitely gonna broaden them. Same thing, I noticed this one was darker, number 2, so I feel like it's gonna be more flavorful, more robust. But I like spicy drinks. I like a spicy Bloody Mary. I've had some jalapeno cocktails, so I like kick and spice in anything, including my drinks. So
Interesting.
I
So
think
just
I'm
really
open.
quick follow-up question. Why do you think it's going to be more or less spicy because of the color?
I just think like robust or flavorful, like darker beers,
Huh.
have that deeper flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess
Awesome.
we'll find out if that's true. All right,
Yeah.
Nick.
Also, Julie, I think that like you're in the area where if you don't like spicy food, you probably shouldn't live in Phoenix.
Yeah, what do you
Exactly.
do?
And-
Like,
and I
yeah, can you
feel
not
like-
like live there?
If these are good, we could really market these in Phoenix, I feel.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm excited. I'm so excited for have you guys try these. Should we just dive right in? Let's do it. We'll start with PW1. And we're gonna be blending again too. I mean, you guys can do it however you want, however much as little as you want, but save a little because we will be blending after we try each one. If you have a glass, that'd be great because the more kind of surface area it has, the more flavorful it'll smell because it's about taste, right? But you also want to smell it because then you get the flavors of the peppers.
Or maybe there's no peppers in it at all, and we're just tricking you.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, let's not tip our hand too much, Nick.
It better not be
They know
oranges.
something that's in it now.
Or bananas. Please no banana.
No bananas.
Can't
Actually, we couldn't find
confirm or
any
deny there's
peppers.
banana.
We couldn't find any peppers at all, so there's just black table pepper. You know, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Right?
Black.
It's
Let me
just
just go
black.
cook a steak real quick.
Yeah.
There we go. You might be
Whiskey
onto,
and
you might be
steak.
onto something there.
Whiskey
Yeah.
and black pepper steak. Are we doing PW1?
Yes.
We are
PW1.
gonna start with number
What do you
one. That's
mean
usually
first?
how incrementing numbers work.
You know, I'm a little different. Have you met me?
I have. Met you one time in real life.
I know, that's so weird, right?
I know. It was like 4 years ago.
It was the,
It was in
It was
Caleb's
af-
basement.
oh yeah, I was wasted. I forgot about that.
So another thing too is with palates, especially if you haven't drank whiskey at all today, which I don't know, I assume you probably haven't yet, because I don't know. But the second sip, once you have like the whiskey taste in your mouth, wait like 20 seconds and then take another sip. That way, the harshness of the whiskey, it's not going to be as harsh, and then you get more of the flavors of the
Oh, yeah.
next.
It's a lot sweeter than I was expecting.
Mm.
It's definitely jalapenos,
Yeah.
but that second sip, you can wicked taste it more. It's not spicy at all though. Like, it's just the flavor.
Feel the
To
spice
me.
at the beginning on my tongue. and then
Yeah.
later-
A little bit. I will say though, that my lips are a little chapped. And you ever put like a red pepper flake, have it touch your lips when they're chapped, and it just like starts burning?
Yeah, you just grab this right out of the spice cabinet. and do
Yeah,
it.
like when I
Yeah.
put my lips up to this, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, we're just kind of collect your thoughts because we will go around the room again and see what you guys think.
Someone said sweeter. I think it was Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do both of them?
No, not PW2.
Oh.
Just the
Yeah.
right. I'm taking another mini shot though. Those are good.
Jared just texted the group saying he's a little drunk.
Oh,
and he
that was
can't
like
figure out
5
the
minutes
Zoom.
ago.
Oh.
We saw that. We're like, dude, we are drunk, but we're in the Zoom figuring it out, bro.
Click on the link.
Click the
Yeah.
link.
That's Jared though. I'll FaceTime with him later. I don't know.
He doesn't have to put a cocktail together, thankfully. He just needs to open the bottle.
Yeah. So okay, let's go. Who's Kevin Hayes? CNY.
Hey,
Hey.
Is that Jared?
Yeah.
sorry, we're at a bowling alley. I don't know if like you can see the video. I don't know how to do this.
We
I'm
can't see
using
the,
somebody else's phone.
we can't see the video, but we can hear you.
You're
There
using
you
Kevin
are.
Hayes'
Oh, there you
phone.
are.
I'm
What's up,
using
buddy?
Kevin's phone. Yes.
Congratulations on
Hey.
figuring out
Not
soon.
a whiskey.
That doesn't look like
Nice.
a bowling alley.
Yeah,
So
what
we-
kind of bowling alley are you
that was
at?
Kirby, not a bowling alley.
So, Jared, just to catch you up, we're gonna try PW1 and then PW2, and then we're gonna maybe do a blend. We just tried the first one,
Grab the
number
whiskeys.
one.
All right, let me go grab them out of my car. I'm
Hell yeah.
stealing your phone, Kevin. I'm sorry.
So let's kind of go around and talk about this one. Julie, what did you think? What are you tasting in this one?
I thought I was gonna taste like the pepper kick at the end, but I tasted it at the beginning and then like whiskey.
Yeah.
I liked it. Like it wasn't overpowering. It was just like a little bit of spice and then whiskey.
Yeah. We will say that we did dilute this down to a normal 80 proof. The other one is 88 proof. We did not dilute it down. We personally thought it tasted better with a little higher ABV. So this one is a little bit you're correct when you think it's a little bit smooth. It's because
Smoother, yeah.
Yeah, it's smoother because we did dilute this down to what like a standard whiskey would be. So that's great. Steve, what did you think?
Shoe Steves.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve Peterson. I usually call the other one Dad.
Are you gonna say sorry, Dad?
I relegate to other Steve real quick if I can.
Oh, sure, yeah. All right, Dad, what did you think?
I thought it was good. I think it could use a little more pepper flavor. I did taste it, especially, you know how you take a drink and then you exhale?
Yeah.
Kind of felt, I kind of tasted it at that point. Your mom's gonna try it.
Oh
So
yeah.
kind of like how would you describe that kind of like how our coffee flavored whiskey, you get that kind of on your exhale, but you don't necessarily get it on the way in?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's a good, it's got a good flavor. Your mama likes it too. She,
Oh, we're doing this and we're like trying to get a spot. There's like other ones I feel like people have taken a look at. Like
Oh, okay. Awesome.
they're like,
Let's go.
I'm ready now.
You're
If you want to go.
All right, yeah, Steve, what did you think?
Okay, so I'm going to. I did the double thing. Let me just real quick.
and
This smells good.
venues or asking
Yeah.
So
what it's
it's
for.
so they could come and sell
it
tickets.
smells pretty sweet. I don't smell any pepper.
There was for the ticket. But
I don't feel a burn. It tastes
all of the courses are
it tastes like whiskey. I mean, I taste it, but what I get is
for the rail.
when I get the I don't know, like you took a bite out of a pepper. I get that like peppery aftertaste. It's like I don't know, like a warmer, like a warmer feeling after. It was good. Different than I thought. Very different than I thought. Very good.
Awesome.
So different than your expectations.
Yeah, I was expecting it to taste more sweet, more fruity.
Fruity.
More like not fruity, but more like I don't know, more like crispy, more like vegetable-y, I guess. But then you're doing it with the seeds, right? Or how do you brew it? I guess I don't know. I don't know how it's made.
That's the
so that's
secret,
the question.
yeah. That's
Take
the
the seeds
secret.
out and it's not gonna be spicy.
So yeah, I mean, we'll talk about how
We will talk about it.
Yeah, we will talk about how we did it at the end. I just want because if we say how we did it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I taste that. So we want you guys to.
We can't. We can't shit on your brain right now.
I will say,
need this feedback.
Now that it's set, my tongue is tingling a little bit. I have a little bit of after, but
Okay.
Nice. Let's go, Kari and Holly. What did you guys both think?
Why can't we be individuals?
Why
I want
do
you guys to talk at the same
You don't
exact
have
time
to
about
be
what you
Yeah,
thought.
yeah. You need to rehearse and then
Impossible.
speak at the same time.
No, I agree with his dad. I definitely think you can taste the jalapeno on the exhale, not in the initial because I actually took 3 swigs. By the third one, I got it by the exhale. I can taste the jalapeno. Definitely think it's a lot smoother than anything I've really tried from you guys before, other than the chai, because that one's pretty easy for me.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't generally take shots of whiskey because Nick knows it's just like good night Kari. That one, I would take a shot of that for sure.
Cool. That's good to hear.
Okay.
I actually do have something to say here that might be value.
I want to hear.
I am not a whiskey professional. I just take shots of it. So when you said like you gotta sip it and then wait a second and do it again, I was like, crap, I messed it up because I took a sip and then I took a sip of my other drink. So I, rinsed it out.
Oh, I see.
So I had to start over again. And then I got what you were saying on when you take the second sip, you get more of like the flavor of it.
Yeah.
And I don't even really love peppers or spiciness, but I can taste it, but it's definitely not like, it's not that intense. It's not like something that would somebody who doesn't like spicy couldn't drink it.
Yeah. Right.
But thank you for the tip
Baby
because
Jane.
now I know what I'm supposed to be doing when I'm sipping.
Right.
Basically,
That's just based off of experience for me. I just remember Molly, who's not here. She's at work right now. Bummer, but sad face, Julie, sad face. But she wasn't a whiskey person either. And then there was one time when she was living in Arizona that she came to visit. And I remember sitting on the floor of my bar room area at my house. And I was like, oh, I got this bottle of scotch. Let's crack it open. She's like, I don't think I've ever had scotch before. And she took a sip and she was like, whoa. And then the second sip, she goes, why is it always way better on the second sip? And I go, probably because you're just used to the whiskey flavor. Now you can taste everything else. And then that just got me thinking like, that's how people should probably, you can drink whiskey however you want, but that's,
sounds like you're a professional when you're spewing out stuff like that. I'm just saying.
He did
Mediocre. It might be moving up at best. Might be moving up to like solid.
Okay, cool.
No, you were also the one that taught me it was years ago. You taught me the one ice cube thing, like when you have a glass.
Yeah.
And you just put the 1 cube in it so it doesn't like water it down and you can actually enjoy the flavor more.
Yeah. That's a good trick to do too, especially if someone's not like a huge whiskey person. Just something a little bit more chilled is just a little bit better. Zach, what did you think?
I really like this one. Someone else said it starts out almost sweet and then you get the pepper. So it's just like a really good balance.
Oh, yeah. Jared, what did you think of the PW1?
Yeah, what did you and Kevin?
Yeah.
And Kevin and Derby.
It seems like you're glitching out a little bit here.
We all had a lot of sorry. So you don't get a lot of spice at all in the front. It takes like a good second before you even get a whiskey hit, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The flavor of it though, once you're like swallowing it, like hits your whole tongue. We gargled, we swished it around. It fucking tastes good. It's a nice pepper whiskey. It does have that peppery flavor going on. No real heat. It didn't seem like.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
we're like we all like drink we're that guys.
Nice. Oh yeah. We Jake, what did you think, man?
So yeah, it was definitely a lot sweeter than I thought. I didn't get the pepper taste at first, but then I realized I was also kind of like skipping the tip of my tongue. So then I started like kind of running it down the whole tongue, and then I kind of got the pepper taste, and it's not bad.
Awesome.
I like it.
I was just gonna ask did you dislike it more as you did that then? Because you just admitted like you don't like peppers.
No, I mean, it wasn't like too strong of a flavor, so it was enough to kind of like not ignore it, but like appreciate it was there, I guess.
Cool.
Nice. That's actually really encouraging, especially, it's like, having a fruity whiskey or a cocktail and giving it to Kari, you know?
Some of
If we
them
have a
weren't
seal of
horrible.
approval from Jake with a pepper whiskey, I will take that as a high compliment.
You got the seal.
Yeah.
So Colin, should we talk a little bit about this whiskey and what we did?
Yeah. All right. Fine.
Because I want to say everyone that tasted sweetness, there was a secret ingredient in here.
There
and
is a secret ingredient. So, okay. I will at least let everybody know comparatively between the two whiskeys. They are very different. PW1 has jalapeno and has pineapple.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see some
Wow.
shocked faces like, oh
Yeah.
shit, pineapple.
I didn't even
yeah.
taste it.
I know.
Yeah, no, you can't really taste it. And admittedly, we were very surprised that we could not taste it because I used a ton of it. But this is also a corn whiskey. So it's a sweeter whiskey that also has pineapple on top of jalapeno. So we're thinking it probably balanced out a lot of the heat to the point where you wouldn't have much heat at all. But for whatever reason, you can't taste the pineapple. I'm not sure why, but that's where that sweetness comes from.
It really kind of took out the heat, which we were
Yeah.
a little, when we first tasted it, we're like, ah, man, like we taste the jalapeno. I think you all kind of tasted the jalapeno. Some tasted it up front. A lot of you said you tasted it in the back. I tasted up front. I'm with Julie on this one. I taste it right up front. That's the first thing I taste. And then it like mellows out and I get a little sweetness at the end. Now that jalapeno sticks around and it's still there. It's just, I taste it right from the get go. So that's one thing. And yeah, I mean, everyone was right. It's not that we were disappointed. We still thought it was really good. We also tried it when it was almost 90 proof instead of 80. So, yeah. So, yeah, everyone seems to be tasting kind of the same thing. A little bit sweeter, not a lot of heat. And it was just the one pepper, right, Colin? Colin did most of the work on this one. It was one pepper?
Only jalapeno.
Only jalapeno. So you're all right on the jalapeno and the sweetness. So that's awesome. I think we should dive into number 2. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's go right into it. If you want to cleanse your palate, do it now. Otherwise, fuck it. Just pour and drink.
Yes. So another thing is what I realized with this one too, just a friendly tip. If you're someone that just kind of takes a little sip, I'd take a bigger sip than normal because this one is way different than the other one you've had before. Also, if you have a glass, like I said, please use the glass. You can smell the whiskey and the flavors a lot more in your glass than in this tiny little bottle. So
Not smelling it. Cheers.
The pineapple whiskey made me think of something. We should do a pineapple pizza whiskey or a Hawaiian pizza whiskey.
A Hawaiian. All right, so I'll get that ham flavor to come through somehow.
Really, really rich, deep ham flavor in your whiskey.
Yeah. Caleb, this is perfect for Jared and Caleb.
My tongue is tingling.
Oh no, I haven't tried it yet.
It's really good.
yeah, there's a couple of eye rolls I saw on this one.
I'm gonna go for a second one.
Yeah.
I think that was a little aggressive myself.
No, that was good.
So and also to remind you guys, it's 88 proof, 44% alcohol. So yeah, we got
everything else we do is 80 proof.
So don't take a second shot or
go for it. No,
go for it. Go for it. Go for
I
it.
like the burn.
Yeah, there is a burn. There's
I mean,
definitely
it's like a
little bit
kind
of a burn, a little bit.
There was that one cocktail you guys did and I added cayenne.
Oh yes, the Burberita.
Yeah, this actually reminds me of that a little bit.
Yeah. So I think you could all tell, but we'll go around the room again and see what you guys think. Zach seemed to have left us. Hopefully he joins us back. But let's go back to Dad. What did you think? What did you think about this one?
This
Maybe one.
was what I was expecting the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is excellent. I mean, it's got the right bite, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, my tongue was tingling. And that's what I like. It's got the heat, but it's not too much. You know,
Drink that. Even
this
though I
might
love it,
goes
I mean, like,
W1. This is
Yeah. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Julie, what'd you think of this one?
So this one like hit my tongue smooth and then the fire came and lasted all the way down my esophagus.
Yeah. You and I are, I think we have like the same palate because that's exactly, not to give it away, but that's exactly what happened to me too. I taste whiskey up front and then I was like, the first time I tried it. Yeah. Great. Steve Peterson.
He's crying.
He's crying.
I can't.
Yeah,
He's
he's not even showing his face now.
He's like, nope, I'm
No,
done.
I have a really terrible new hobby of painting Dungeons and Dragons minis that I also 3D print. So
Oh, that's so fun.
that's like a really fun little thing. But
I
so
just
this
got a
was-
3D printer too. I should start
Dude.
doing that.
what'd you get? Yeah, we'll just save that for another podcast.
Yeah, we'll save it for later. We can
But-
talk 3D printing later.
Seriously, totally worth the $300 I spent on it. So great, a lot of fun to have a 3D printer. But so you can smell the pepper, I feel like, just like off the bat. And it's warm. I definitely get a warmth. I get the burn. Like as soon as it hits the back of my throat, I get the burn.
Now, is that a whiskey burn or is that a pepper burn?
That's a pepper burn.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
straight, yeah. It's still a very smooth, relatively smooth whiskey. Hang on one second, baby girl. Okay.
Aw.
Wish mine were that nice.
So it's a rare occasion. Usually she's screaming at me and trying to stab me or telling me she's gonna drink my blood.
My
Mine
gosh.
too.
Yeah. It's like, why did the chicken cross the road? To drink Dada's blood.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's go back to
Alright.
whiskey here, Steve.
Whiskey. Yes.
Yeah, there's no. We did not put any blood in this whiskey or in the barrel.
So
Let it
this
be known.
is, I would say, like I don't know. This is like all the good that I could imagine for a hot pepper whiskey. It's a good whiskey flavor. You've got the burn. It doesn't taste sweet. It doesn't taste like the juice. Like that's what I came in expecting. I was like, this is going to taste like, sweet peppers or something. And I've been pleasantly surprised. This is, good stuff.
Nice. Jared, what did you think of this one, man?
This one had that pepper bite I've been looking forward to.
Cool. Yeah.
Forward to.
Thank you.
Yeah, what did Kevin have to say?
Kevin said that I'm the hot pepper bite that he had to look forward to.
I wholeheartally agree.
Do you want everybody's
No, not
info?
that.
Because we've all tasted it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Derby, you want to tell them how you felt about that whiskey?
It was actually pretty good up front. I liked it
Are
up
you guys
front.
doing anything else tonight?
It was kind of like a whiskey fire type thing because of the cayenne.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's what I
didn't
taste
mind
that
it.
too.
I like spicy food.
Bravo.
That one had
Nice.
spice.
Spice.
I know you like that one more. Well, you like the first
I
one.
like the
more.
first one better.
Oh, wow. Cool. Awesome.
I like the second one better.
And he liked the second one better.
Second one better.
Kevin's riding on the scooter.
Nice.
This is the
Oh, yeah.
shtick. You guys got to get into more bowling leagues.
Yeah.
We are a bowling league.
All right, Jake, what'd you think about this one?
The first one, dude, that was really good.
I feel like there's foreshadowing here. We know what's gonna happen. We know what's happening. Let us down easy.
Yeah,
So yeah, it tastes a lot like peppers.
yeah, which you don't like. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I love pineapples. They're like my favorite fruit. So I think
Me
that
too.
definitely helps with number one.
Yeah.
which was really good again.
Now, here's a question. Here's a quick question, Jake.
Mm.
Because pineapple is also my favorite fruit, and that's actually why I chose it. If you're gonna taste this again, or taste the first one again, let me know or let us know. Do you actually get it? Because I don't get it.
No, 0.
Don't taste it at all.
Let me see. Not
No.
really.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
We
it's
were a
such
little,
shame.
we were, when we first tried it, we were the owners. We were a little disappointed that we couldn't taste
Yeah.
it. We knew that it was good and we knew it was like good enough for you guys to try it, but we're just like, where is that pineapple?
Yeah.
Thank
it's-
God.
I used a whole fucking
All right.
pineapple
I
too.
know. All right, I'll do it separately this time. Holly, let's do Holly first.
Oh,
Holly,
crap.
what did you think?
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
can you pass the
Oh,
camera? We need to see Holly and Holly alone on the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
She hates being on camera, by the way.
That second one, I'm getting like my nose is running a little bit. That's definitely like
It is. You can see it. You can see it. So that one to me, you can taste the spiciness, but I get knocked out by the whiskey. I'm like, wow, I
Oh,
just
wow.
definitely drank like some whiskey. That to me is coming on real strong. And I think that maybe I'm not a professional, but
You're on your way.
I'm doing my best. I think the pineapple, is there a secret ingredient in number 2 or no?
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay, well, I think that if there was, maybe the pineapple would have been better suited in number 2 than in number 1, just because you can't taste the pineapple in the first one. It just like chills it out a little bit from the whiskey flavor, not so
Yeah.
much the pepper. You can still taste the pepper no matter what.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
this one, I feel like the whiskey is coming on strong.
Cool.
That's my
Okay.
unprofessional opinion.
No, that's very
I
fair.
think when I mix both of them together, that's where it's gonna hit the spot there.
We'll see.
All right, Kari,
There you go,
what'd you think
Kari.
about this one?
Stop it.
You got it.
That was my favorite. First of all, first and foremost, for
Nice.
sure. Out of all the years, that's definitely my favorite. I definitely like the first swig that I took of it. I could taste the cayenne like right off the bat. But I mean,
Who
I
says
had
there's cayenne in there?
There is,
That
there
is
is.
definitely.
No one said that. No one said.
And-
No one said
but
that.
Here's what
Aggressive
I'm gonna say
flavor.
though, is that like there is another there is a flavor in there. I don't know what it is, which is surprising. And
What is in there? Tell us.
well, it's not hot enough to be a Scotch bonnet, but it's probably within the same family.
Like a habanero.
No, a step up from a habanero for sure. Maybe like a ghost pepper.
Speculation
And-
is fun.
Yeah, I would say like cayenne and
Cayenne for sure.
cayenne for sure. But I would say like the taste is familiar, but it's not spicy enough. And I really like Scotch bonnets. I think like Scotch bonnets and ghost peppers are very hand in hand for me anyway. So I'd say that, but there's another one I can't pinpoint, and
Mm.
it can't be that spicy because I mean, it's not a scorpion. It's just not spicy. I mean, for me, I would love it to go even more because the chili or like the hot pepper taste matches the whiskey taste for me.
Mm.
So I get like the whiskey burn is what I feel like, down here. But the hot pepper is the one that like kind of hits your tongue and the inner mouth and maybe like the back of your throat a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not the pepper that's burning me down here. It's the whiskey. So I would have really enjoyed it if I could feel the pepper burn all the way down. So I think you would have to go like just a bit more spicy.
Yeah.
But again, I like the heat. I like the pain associated with hot peppers in a
Right,
weird
right.
way.
Now, my question, when you first started off, you said this is out of all the years, this is your favorite. You mean out of everything we've made or just out of these two?
Oh no, out of everything you've made.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
Burberita.
Interesting.
Even the Burberita. Well, the Burberita was a cocktail. I've had
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't, but I don't know how to say this like legally. I've had a lot of your friggin' whiskey over the years.
Well, now it's not
Whether or
getting posted
not-
for sure.
Yeah, I know. Now we gotta keep this. We gotta keep this under wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
no, but I mean,
Thank you.
like the basement, the little band party had all the things then. I've done it at Singer Stock. I think the first Singer Stock, it was the first year, like the Java, like the coffee one came out.
That's probably
But
true.
I would absolutely, and the chai whiskey has always been my favorite up until right now. Like
Yeah.
I would absolutely buy that, drink that, all of it, shots, glass, don't care.
Wow. Cool. Good to know. Thank you so much.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
informative.
All right. So I know we're running low on time here, but Colin, there's a lot that went into this one. Why don't you talk about it real quick?
Okay, so first things first. Well, I'll talk about the fun part, but Nick, what kind of whiskey did we use in this?
So this one was our normal Auburn Reserve, which is our bourbon style. You've all had it. We use it a lot in our cocktails. This is what we use. It's just our Auburn Reserve. Blended the same way that we usually do with our bourbon style whiskey. We thought it would be good knowing that there's going to be a lot of spice involved to kind of get not only just corn whiskey, but rye and barley, which are typically a little bit more spicy or anyway. So when you guys tasted, oh, this one's definitely more, maybe harsher with the whiskey. It's true because we used a lot of different grains in this type of whiskey. So yeah.
Yep. Now, okay.
Let's talk about the peppers.
Now that said, yeah, there is no secret ingredient in this. There is nothing but peppers, but there's 5 types of peppers.
Oh,
Yeah. And yeah, you guys, multiple people said cayenne. Shocker. There is cayenne in here. And there is jalapeno in here. And there are red chilies. And there are serrano peppers.
Ooh, serranos are
And
so
there's
good.
just a little bit of ghost pepper in there.
hey.
Just a little bit.
That's got to be the
Little bit.
burn.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it came, or I don't think it came from the ghost pepper. But
No,
or was that? Did I
meant
say
like the
4 or 5
flavor.
there? Did I say 4 or 5?
You
there?
said 5. I
said
think you
5.
said 5. Yeah, you said 5.
Okay. All right.
I thought there was. I thought you said you put habanero.
No,
in.
actually, yeah, maybe there's 6. Did I say habanero? Because there's
It's your
habaneros in there
whiskey.
too.
Habanero. Yeah.
Yeah, there's habanero in there too. It's all the peppers.
It's all of them.
It's all the peppers. And so what we did to make that is we took every single one of those types of peppers and we dehydrated them for about 36 hours straight and took them, ground them into a powder to make a really fine mixed chili powder. And that went straight into the barrel.
Wow.
And that's where that flavor comes from.
This was a long time ago, guys. We did this. I remember we had a like Thanksgiving dinner, Colin and I think Jared was there too.
Yeah, Jared got to
this was-
smell the powder.
Yeah, Jared got to smell the powder. And this was November, and it's been aging for that long because
Yeah.
we wanted to give you guys the best possible product, and it took a while for it to get to this point. So just in my personal experience, I don't smell a lot of pepper. I smell mostly whiskey in this. I don't get that. When I smell the other one, I smell jalapeno right off the bat. And then I taste whiskey up front. And I get the pepper at the end, just like Julie. We have the same palate. And like to me, it's missing more of the flavor of the peppers. And honestly, Molly, who's not here, she was the one. We did our own tasting when I was bottling all this because we knew that she wasn't going to be able to make this call, and she was the one who came up with the idea that was like, well, if you like the flavor of the one but the spice of the other, why don't you just mix them together? And we did, and I drank so much that I had heartburn at the end of the night. So that's what I kind of want you guys to do right now is take whatever you have left and just kind of mix them together. see if that does it for you. I know you guys thought the other one was smooth, but if you like that whiskey kick, adding the smoothness and the jalapeno taste of the one with the spice of the other and kind of the harshness of the rye and barley of the other one together would be great. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the rest of pepper whiskey 1
Are you
and the
joining?
rest of pepper whiskey 2.
Just mix that bad boy.
Mix that bad boy. Give it a little swirl in your glass. if you
Yeah,
have one.
Jake, you might want to use more of whiskey 1 than whiskey 2.
I'm putting definitely more whiskey too.
Yeah, Kari, I was just gonna say the exact opposite. So just again, now that we've described what we've done with this, this is kind of why I really wanted to make 2.
Yes. I have a
Yeah.
question. I have a question for Jared because you're with so many people. Did you guys demolish that? Can you even mix them or do you have any left?
Still have sex.
I forgot that the mix part was a thing. We've been just
I didn't
drinking
say
them.
that.
Oh,
That's totally okay, man.
Oh my god,
Enjoy
it was Holly.
yeah. All right.
You mentioned that directly. I'm an idiot.
It's okay. It's all right.
He posted it on your Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give that a smell. I
We
smell.
got
I get
that
that
much of
pepper
one.
smell.
Oh, I
Um,
can actually smell the sweetness a lot more now.
Oh, that's about
Yeah. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I like them mixed.
No,
Oh,
it cuts
yeah.
the burn.
No thanks.
I like it
Okay.
better.
You get
I
the
just
best
like
of both
PW
worlds.
too. It cuts back on the burn
That's
a
fun.
lot.
Yeah.
And I don't like that though. I'm weird.
Yeah. Dad, what did you think?
I like number 2 alone. I didn't like the mixture. I mean, it was okay. I mean, I really like number 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's my all-time favorite.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey
We got-
Nick, you might have a fellow palate over there, but I got your dad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Julie, what'd you think of the mix?
I like them mixed.
Yeah.
It's like smoother, but still kick,
Yeah,
good bounce.
absolutely. Awesome. Jake, what did you think of this? Is it too much of a heat on this one or did it mellow it out a little bit?
It mellowed it out a little bit. I feel like you can still taste the pepper a little bit more. But I definitely like it better than just straight up the whiskey 2 alone. So it's like a middle
Do you
ground.
still like whiskey 1 the most by itself?
Oh yeah, whiskey
Okay.
1's definitely on top
Sure.
for me still.
That's fair.
Oh, Julie, what did you think? What did you like? 1, 2, or the mix? All your favorite?
I think I like mix 1, 2.
Mix and then 1 and 2. Okay, cool. Steve, what did you think?
The mix, I still got a lot of the burn.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I got the sweetness of 1 and the burn of 2 still. So I feel like it was a pretty good, like, it was like, I don't know, the best of both worlds, you know, the combination of the two of, you know.
What did you if you were to out of the 3 drinks you had tonight, what would be your top one?
If I were to, I would say,
I know it's tough. I mean,
if
you
I
were to-
had to, if it was like, if you're like, you got to order a pepper whiskey drink, I'm gonna do the mixture, I think,
Okay.
because it was the best of both worlds.
Cool. All right. Kari.
So
You're gonna-
yeah,
You're gonna
that
go number
one,
2.
yeah, 100%, like by far. I just like, I did not catch the sweetness with number 1 as alone. I caught the jalapeno.
Okay.
When I mixed the 2 of them, that's when I got the sweetness. I could smell it and I could taste it, which is kind of weird. But I did not get any of the burn, like the chili burn.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it was like, I don't know. It's by far number 2 is my favorite. Then I would do the mix, and then I would do the PW one purely because, like, I mean, jalapenos are kind of like bell peppers. I can
Yeah.
give or take. I don't care. I'll eat them by
Sure.
themselves.
Yeah.
And again, it wasn't spicy, so it was just the flavor. It was like putting green peppers in your lasagna or something. You can't really pick it out, but you can
That's funny.
taste it, but you can't really pick it out.
Right.
So definitely number 2 by far. And I would do the mix, but I mean, I would take a shot of the mix. It just didn't give me the, if I'm gonna drink something that has hot pepper, I need at least
Sure.
something.
Right. Awesome. Holly, what did you think?
Holly went in to get her sweater and she wanted to clarify that she said snacks, not sex. And here she is.
Okay.
We were
This
all
was
thinking
recorded.
that, so thank you. Yeah, for clarifying. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all disappointed
I
now
know
as
it's
well.
dark now, so you can't see her, but
I just think that number 2 it's too much for me. It's too aggressive.
Oh, gotcha.
Not spicy. It's just all together. It's too strong.
Yeah.
So I definitely like number 1 better. That's
what about the mix?
yeah. When you mix them, I feel like number 2 just throws it off too much.
Gotcha.
So as someone
Alright.
who's taking
Just go with
shots,
number-
you're not gonna be taking shots of number 2.
Right.
We have tested that. We've tried it.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I won't.
Great. So
Maybe if
it's
they were mixed and somebody bought it for me,
Nick?
then I would do that. But the number 2 by itself, I don't. No thanks.
all right. So
Save that one for me.
the room is divided, and now we're just as confused as we were before. So thank you everybody for giving your opinions.
Welcome.
No,
And
it's
all in all, I mean, I'm definitely tipsy, so it did a good job.
I know you guys all have
We are
all
doing
for-
nothing but drinking straight whiskey right now.
I know, and
There's
you-
nothing
Yeah,
cutting this.
It's a
You-
good
Exactly.
thing. I live very close
I'm
to
not.
Holly.
I'm literally not complaining about any of this.
Oh, I gotta
Giving
quit.
my opinion.
Yeah, I gotta. Dad, did Mom try number 2?
No, she didn't. She doesn't like it hot and spicy, so I
Yeah.
don't think would have. But I gotta say, when I hear of a hot pepper whiskey, I expect a little bit of a bite.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and the bite was not overpowering, at least for me.
Well,
Okay.
I think the alcohol also, like, if you take a bite of a ghost pepper or a habanero, that spice is going to be on your breath for a while.
It is.
I think the alcohol kind of cuts that, right? Like, I think it kind of like
It does.
it sits in on your tongue for maybe like 10, 15 seconds, and then it kind of goes away.
Now,
Yep.
I would like to try PW2 in my barbecue sauce that I make.
That'd be
problem.
good.
Yes,
That would be
I
awesome.
had that
Maybe something like
conversation
that,
yesterday,
yes.
actually.
Can you like share it with the group? Because I would
Can we do
definitely
a
want to try
cocktail
that.
class / barbecue.
Yeah.
At
Well,
Holly's
Dad, I guess
Pool.
you're going to be making some barbecue sauce for everybody.
It's a Streeterman's Folly.
Streeterman's
hot dog.
Folly.
Exactly.
That's our corporate spinoff. Yes.
Yeah.
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 So I know we've been going over an hour now,
You
so I
gotta-
just
the whole brand. You got to work the whole brand into
Right,
it. You can't just
right,
have one
yes.
business. You have to have
Oh,
the
yeah.
brand.
We'll milk it.
we've been going over an hour, so I know I want to get you guys out of here, but I just want to know if anyone just shouted out. Now that we've done this and you guys have tried it, we are going to put up a new poll, and we have a few ideas for. Obviously people want flavor, right? Like that's a big thing. But we just want to make.
one of the ideas, or
What?
like something like that.
What was
Yeah,
that?
strawberry was one of those ideas.
It could be, right?
Right,
So,
okay.
we're gonna put up a poll soon, but we want to kind of hear your guys' opinions on what you guys want to try. Obviously, flavors are something that we can do. We've done it with pepper, chai, coffee, that sort of thing. But also, like, if you want us to make like a straight rye whiskey that's 100% alcohol or 100 proof or whatever it is, like, we'll make that too. Like, if you want a smoky whiskey that has no flavor, just kind of smoked something, we can do that too. Like, it doesn't have to be a flavor, just a new product for us to attempt to make. Is there anything that you guys want us to attempt? Like, Jake, anything pop out at you that you're like,
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce
with
flavored whiskey.
Brisket whiskey.
Ah,
All right, we'll do it. We'll do a
That
a
was
smoked
amazing.
brisket whiskey. It'll be in the smoker for about 12 to 16 hours, and then
Yeah.
we'll bottle
and then
it.
you grind it. No.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
Just
like,
grind the brisket and throw the meat in the barrel. It'll be fine.
right.
I want a real smoked whiskey. I want to try. I've never had that. You said it was a real thing. I want to see I want to experience a smoked whiskey.
Well, it's funny that you say that,
Yeah.
Steve, because I was talking to my father on Sunday when I went over there for Mother's Day, and he was smoking pork, I believe, at the time. And I go, what if we put our whiskey in like glass jars, put it on the grill, and put it over a smoker? Instead of using hickory, we'll use oak chips.
Oh,
And we're like, let's try it. Like, why wouldn't that be a thing? So we
Sounds
may
like a good
experiment
idea.
with that at some point.
You got to
Um,
vote on it though.
yeah, you got to vote on it. But yeah, Jake, is there anything that pops out to you that you want to try?
I mean, I like the smoked idea, but I was thinking like something with orange.
Orange, interesting, cool.
Orange. We haven't done anything like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
No,
Jameson.
never. Not at
Jameson makes
all.
a well, Kari. I will say this is your last hurrah. Okay, you're not even part
I
of
know,
Patreon
thank-
anymore. So, um,
Until the divorce is final, and then I'll be right back on, guys.
okay, cool.
Ugh.
Jameson makes an orange flavored whiskey, and it's okay. But I think orange mixed with something else would be pretty good, like orange clove or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something along those lines. I think. Julie, anything that sparks your interest that you would want to try from us?
I'm a sweet tooth. I like sweeter things. So.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to
Probably
know.
it sounds gross to everybody else, but
Yeah. Steve.
honey, something like that.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Heck yeah. Steve Peterson, anything you want us to try? I know you just said smoked, but anything else that kind of pops in your head?
Oh boy, outside of that, geez. I'm trying to think of anything that I've had lately. Sorry, Elsie's like army crawling in here. I don't know, I'm not really big on the flavored whiskeys. I like
Doesn't have to
yeah.
be flavored.
I
It
like
doesn't have to be
normal-
flavored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I mean, then yeah, let's go with like the hardcore. I want to try like what you get out of the barrel.
Yeah. Barrel
You
proof.
want to
want-
try
I
something
want-
straight barrel proof.
I want Everclear Cellarman's Folly version.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
no
so
problem.
just so you know, the PW2 here was actually barrel proof.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a little lower. I mean, for whatever reason, the barrel proof for this was quite low compared to what we normally have.
Yeah.
88 proof is pretty low out of the barrel. But if you want to try something that's barrel proof, like, and you're gonna put on your big boy pants, we can do that.
Well, I've never had that as like a real whiskey, The only time I've ever had anything crazy like that was with I don't know, at Caleb's house where he was just drinking Everclear. So,
Everclear or things
yeah.
of that nature.
So it would be interesting
Devil
to try
Springs.
something strong like that, but as a flavor,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Dad, any kind of flavor now that the pepper one's done, anything that you want us to attempt to make?
Somebody mentioned something about strawberries.
Okay.
Oh, Holly.
Yeah.
Yes, that was me.
Yeah, the strawberry sounds good. I mean, I love a good fruit drink during the summer, especially when you're out in the backyard working. You got to sweat, you can just make a simple drink, and it doesn't have to be elaborate, just a simple strawberry juice and a shot of whiskey,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
yeah.
Holly, is that what you're gonna say too? Something strawberry?
Well, yes, but I was feeling like, oh, I shouldn't really say that because nobody else is going to want anything like that. But then somebody
I would
said,
definitely try it.
I feel weird saying I would like something sweet. And then he just said strawberry. That sounds good. Yeah. So now,
Nice.
very confidently, I'm sitting here saying, yes, I would like something sweet. And specifically, I would vote for strawberry. Now
Awesome.
I'm confident.
That's
Wait,
great.
yeah, even though I'm not a part of this for another probably 2 friggin' years, do I still get to give you my opinion?
I would love your
Of
opinion,
course
Kari.
you can give
Yes.
us your
You
opinion.
already got the pepper.
Yeah, so hey, that was a vote and Colin did it too, and so did his dad. So
Yeah.
the pepper wasn't just my fault. So I was actually after drinking PW2, you know how I mentioned the hottest chocolate in the world?
Oh wow. So are you saying you want to do a pepper chocolate?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, we
Because
have
very
tried a
that-
chocolate before, and it was
Right.
the literal worst thing we've ever done.
Right,
So.
Yeah.
but it's like I actually really I mean, it was rough. It was definitely rough. It was way far too many Scovilles, but the burn of the chili pepper of the PW2 mixed with that like chocolate flavor, mocha flavored.
Yeah.
And maybe even if you add the pineapple to cut it or something. I don't know why I just said that because it's fruit and that's gross, but like a sweet, hot whiskey. So like chocolate pepper.
Get out, you're
would be
drunk.
so-
Yeah.
Well, probably.
Can you get us some of this chocolate? Where can I obtain?
Okay.
Oh my
Well,
god, you can buy it online.
what I
It's
will
so good.
what I
It's
will
like
say is
one
that
little square, like this big, one little square is like 9 million Scovilles or something.
Wow.
It like when you first put it in your mouth, it's all chocolate, it melts, and you're like, oh, this isn't even and then you gotta,
Okay.
tough
I will
through
say, if you want to ruin a good pepper whiskey for my father, put chocolate in it.
All right.
'cause
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
actually
That's
hates
how you
chocolate.
taint the bottle.
Yeah, he does not like chocolate at all. All right, now quickly, Jared, anything? Can he hear us? Hey, Jared.
Yeah, we are
Jared.
we are communicating to you, Jared.
Hey, Jared. I don't think
Is
you can hear us
he
anymore.
drunk?
Yeah,
he
I think
probably
is.
turned
At the
this on
bowling alley?
mute.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll get his opinion later, but we just want to see what you guys thought of the next round. And when the podcast comes out next, we will talk about the next round. And then anyone in your guys' tier, $20 and over, can vote. And you have to vote through the Patreon. So we will get that going too. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Thank you guys for giving us your opinions.
Yeah.
This was really fun because we kind of saw what you guys liked most and least out of this. This is a first for us, having just a tasting and not a cocktail class on Zoom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this
Actually,
is really
just
fun.
really quick. Were you guys happy with that? Was that cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. All right. Well, I have to get Ruby to bed. It's after her bedtime. So
I'll see you guys in like 2 years.
yes.
Yeah.
Kari, it's been great. Actually, it's gonna be super awkward. I'm gonna
Don't
remove
forget
you.
about my divorce party.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a divorce party for Kari when it's finalized, and we will do it at the shop here in Auburn.
Damn right.
Yes.
And I get to either sleep there or on your spare bed or couch or whatever. Don't care. You
we have
a
a spare room. Anyway, yeah. All right. So thank you guys so much. We will see you later. We haven't decided when the cocktail class is, but it's coming up soon. And it's gonna be, I know you guys have been dealing with a lot of like whiskey forward drinks. This one's gonna be very easy, very smooth. It's gonna be a play on a whiskey sour. I know we've done that before, but we're going to do it again, but a little different this time. So we're very excited about it. So we'll see you
Burberita,
guys-
very different than a whiskey sour.
Yes.
Yeah, quite different. Not the same thing. So
Yes. All right. Well, we'll see you guys
Bye.
later. Thank you guys.
thank you guys. Awesome. Really appreciate your feedback.
Love you guys.
End these.
Bye.
Love you
Jared.
too, Jared.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank all of you and Kevin.